Oliveira will look to reclaim his title when he faces the Dagestani native in the main event of 280 in the United Arab Emirates on October 22. If he emerges victorious, Oliveira will become a two-time world champion, and it could set up a super fight with fellow superstar. And Smith believes he may be a little too well-rounded for Makhachev, who he implied has not faced anywhere near the same level of opponents. I think when you're as dangerous on the ground as Charles Oliveira, when you're as dangerous as a finisher as he is, when you're not afraid of something, it takes away all the power from it, he said during an appearance on the Fighter vs. the Writer podcast per MMA Fighting. Everyone Islam has fought, for the most part, has been terrified of his wrestling and his top game. It's the same thing with Khabib Nurmagomedov. When you're not afraid of that and you have no fear of it at all, I think that takes away some of the power from it. I think Charles attacks so much and creates so many scrambles and can do that over an entire 25-minute fight if he had to. I think that's going to nullify at the very least Islam's top game and his wrestling, and I think Charles Oliveira's a better striker. I think that he's more powerful on his feet. I think he finds shots better. I think he attacks the body better. I think he can neutralize the wrestling at the very least. I don't think he's going to get controlled. Moreover, Smith can also envision a scenario where Oliveira manages to take down Makhachev of his own accord. I think that Oliveira attacks submission after submission after submission until eventually Islam's going to have to retract and pull out of something, and I think that he's going to stand up straight to his feet, he added. That's the best case for Islam, is that he gets back to his feet. Worst case is that you retract or start pulling out of submissions and he goes to your back or he latches onto something else. I just think he's going to attack until he finds something or gets back to his feet, and I think he wins striking exchanges. I would not be shocked to see Charles Oliveira get a takedown. It's not going to be your typical singles and doubles like that, but I would not be shocked to see him end up on the fence and see him start crawling to some weird clinch and dragging Islam down, tripping him up or something like that. It would not blow me away. Islam, he just hasn't been tested. He hasn't fought the level of competition, and he might beat Gaethje, he might beat Poirier, but like you said, he hasn't, so we can't use that. Even if I didn't have a reason, I'd still pick Charles Oliveira. You can keep up to date with all of the latest right here on Give Me Sport.